Winter in Korea gets really cold. Sometimes it feels like -20 with the wind chill. So we escaped to Thailand for 2 weeks. But this trip wasn't just about warm weather. There were actually 3 reasons we came. To meet people, to explore certain places, and to eat. Because Jin couldn't stop thinking about Thai food. So let's find out who we met, where in Thailand we went, and what we ate. Out of all the restaurants we tried in Bangkok on this trip, this one is our top pick. The food was incredibly authentic and full of variety. We ordered papaya salad, Jin's absolute favorite, spicy pork soup, and fried chicken thigh. We loved every dish, and the total bill was 530 baht, around $17.
Jin, where are we?
Our top hotel recommendation,
Welcome drink.
and fruits. But the highlight of this hotel is this. Yes, the Wat Arun Temple View Room was absolutely gorgeous, and Jin was so excited to see it right from our balcony. At night, Wat Arun changes colors, and when the river cruises pass by, the view becomes even more beautiful. We enjoyed the scenery not only from our hotel room, but also from a nearby viewpoint. What a lovely night. We also love this hotel for its fabulous breakfast. You can order as many dishes as you like. What truly defines Bangkok is its glamorous shopping malls. I'll even say this city has one of the highest concentrations of flash malls in the world. During our time here, Jin really enjoyed visiting several of them. Each mall has its own theme and atmosphere.
Look, there's Golden Gate Bridge.
In the shopping mall.
Looks like Avatar.
This particular spot became one of our favorites in the city center
It's like Central Park.
because it offers a calm, peaceful vibe right in the middle of bustling Bangkok.
Are you having fun?
It's a rising photo spot, so make sure to check it out when you visit Bangkok. Inside these upscale malls, we stopped by cafes for desserts and of course, tried high-end Thai restaurants. The experience was enjoyable, but not especially unique. What's truly special about Bangkok is this.
We are back!
Yes, we came back to this local market that we visited several times last year during our world travels. It felt so satisfying, so we are back here again. Since this market isn't tailored for foreign tourists, communication isn't always easy, but simply pointing at the menu and paying in cash was more than enough to order food.
We ordered 3 dishes. Som tam for 50 baht, fishbowl noodle soup 50 baht, and tom yum soup 60 baht. So altogether, less than $5. Spicy, but delicious. You can't miss the night market.
Another must-try local experience is visiting a night food market.
Crocodile? Is this real? Wow!
You wanna try this?
I tried it in Australia and South Africa.
Clearly, we weren't the only ones surprised by this.
Oh,
That's not sushi.
this is Korean kimbap, but it's branded as sushi. That's not proper description. Wow, cooked in the jar.
What a great way for locals to enjoy the night, right? Just be careful not to burn yourself on the hot food. Speaking of night scenes, you can't miss rooftop bars. Bangkok has so many great ones, so I recommend stopping by a venue within walking distance of your hotel. Why? Because getting a cab on a busy night isn't easy here.
We're drinking non-alcohol cocktail, as always.
The perfect way to wrap things up. Bangkok is fun for many people, but for someone like me who's lived in cities all my life,
It's extremely difficult to get a cab.
the traffic, noise, and even getting a taxi felt pretty stressful on my vacation.
How long you been waiting?
20 minutes.
Away from the chaos, we stumbled upon this peaceful park for our morning walk in Bangkok.
Maybe this is the only place in Bangkok where you can find a true peace.
Another highlight of this park is the lizards.
Massive lizard.
As always, Jim was scared of these creatures flicking their tongues. There was some outdoor gym equipment, so I gave it a try.
Oh, hey monkey.
We decided to escape bustling Bangkok and head to Krabi, one of Thailand's 4 major beach destinations, hoping to get some real rest. Since we had already visited Phuket twice, we wanted to try somewhere new. From above, Krabi looked peaceful and beautiful, exactly how we imagined it. But the reality was different. The main town, Ao Nang Beach, was packed with tourists and felt chaotic as winter is a high season there. Surprisingly, much like Bali in Indonesia, this small town was especially crowded with Western tourists. To get away from the crowds, we rented a scooter.
I'm a Grab driver.
How much is the tuk-tuk?
Priceless.
Priceless.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
We ventured out to quieter, less crowded places, and this is what we found.
Finally found a peace in Thailand.
These are the kinds of hidden spots we love to discover. The traditional Thai long-tail boats with islands in the background made the moment even more special. We had the beach almost entirely to ourselves. It was early morning and we brought our devotional book to read scripture and meditate together. Spending that quiet time with God became one of the most meaningful moments of our entire trip to Thailand. Of course, we also enjoyed swimming, eating, and getting a massage right on the beach. This is exactly what we hope for when coming to Krabi. But to experience it, you have to go beyond where most people usually go. The same goes for sunsets. Move away from the usual spots and venture out to lesser known ones. If you do, you'll be able to truly enjoy what nature has to offer in a much better way. We discovered this beautiful beachside restaurant just in time for sunset. What makes it special is that the entire restaurant sits right under a huge tree. This was another peaceful moment to cherish. We really enjoyed the dinner here.
Very tasty.
The view definitely added to the experience. When it came to accommodation, we chose a hotel a bit away from the main towns. Not only is it quieter, but it also offers a better overall stay. Hotels in Krabi are a bit pricier than those in Bangkok, but they definitely offer much better views, and we enjoyed it.
Where are we headed?
Another way to venture out to remote beaches is to hop on a long-tail boat. This way, you can visit many beautiful nearby islands. This place is quite popular with tourists, so we came early in the morning to avoid the crowds. Passing through dramatic scenery and limestone caves, you'll reach this hidden spot, Phra Nang Beach. Here's why this beach is so famous. It's surrounded by towering limestone cliffs that rise straight out of the sand and sea, one of the most iconic landscapes representing Krabi. We spent our time swimming, napping, and kayaking.
I'm a rower. Where can I take you?
The next beach.
Heading to the next beach.
It's pretty stunning, right? In the morning, we were able to enjoy the beach peacefully, but by the afternoon, tourists started to flock in. And here's something interesting to notice. This is Thailand, not Europe. Yet, most of the visitors you see here are Western Caucasians, except for a few local Thai massage therapists.
Jin and I are the only Asian on this beach.
On our way back to catch a boat, we saw this monkey family.
The most interesting part of Thailand trip.
We're back in Bangkok now. As I mentioned earlier, one of the reasons we came to Thailand was to meet people. This is a local Thai church where a Korean missionary is faithfully serving. The church held an early Christmas gathering to encourage the congregation, and we were grateful to be part of it. The church members ran the programs themselves, and it was fun watching them play. I was invited to join in, so I gave it a try. One shot, one kill. We actually visited this church and the missionary to offer donations to support underprivileged youth and the elderly. The donations were delivered to those in need, and later, the missionary shared photos of the recipients with us. After hearing our story, the missionary asked me to share a testimony with the congregation. Please bear with my Korean. I was asked to speak in Korean for smoother translation into Thai.
살아계신 주님의 이름으로 여러분을 축복합니다.
하나님께서 이렇게 귀한 만남의 자리를 허락해 주심에 감사드립니다. 여러분 대부분은 태국 방콕에서 태어나고 자라셨을 것입니다. 반대로 저는 한국 서울에서 태어나고 자랐습니다. 그래서 우리의 시야와 생각은 우리가 태어나고 자란 환경 안에서 자연스럽게 제한될 수밖에 없습니다. 이곳 태국에서는 불교 외의 종교, 또 하이소, 로우소로 나뉘는 사회적 구조를 넘어서는 삶, 그리고 태국 밖, 전 세계에서 벌어지는 일들이 쉽게 여러분에게 와닿지 않을 수도 있습니다. 그래서 하나님께서 부족한 저를 이 자리에 세우셔서 여러분에게 작은 자극과 질문을 던지는 도구로 지금 사용하고 계신 것이라 믿습니다. 저는 아버지가 버스 운전사, 그리고 어머니가 미용사님과 경제적으로 넉넉하지 않은 가정에서 태어났습니다. 하지만 학생 시절에 정말로 열심히 공부했고 그 결과 명문대학교에 진학했고 졸업 후에는 좋은 직장에서 일할 수 있었습니다. 더 좋은 성과를 내기 위해서 밤에도 주말에도 쉬지 않고 일했고 겉으로 보기에는 성공한 인생처럼 보였을 것입니다. 그러나 인간은 하나님의 형상대로 지음받았기에 세상 그 어떤 성취와 소유로도 완전히 만족할 수 없습니다. 겉으로는 모든 것을 가진 것조차 보이는 사람들조차도 마음 깊은 곳에 공허함은 하나님이 아니면 채워지지 않습니다. 하나님께서는 앞만 보고 달리던 저에게 멈춤을 주시기 위해서 건강검진을 통해 제 몸에 암으로 진행될 수 있는 선종이 있다는 사실을 알게 하셨습니다. 그제서야 저는 멈춰서서 제 인생을 다시 바라보게 되었습니다. 시간과 공간을 초월하시는 하나님께서 창조하신 이 아름다운 세상과 사람들을 더 깊이 알고 싶어서 저는 사랑하는 아내와 함께 1년간 세계 여행을 떠났습니다. 이곳 태국을 포함해서 37개국을 여행했고 제가 이전까지 다녀온 나라를 전부 합치면 총 62개국을 방문했습니다. 그 여정 속에서 얻은 깨달음 중에서 가장 중요한 3가지만 공유해 보도록 하겠습니다. 첫째, 하나님은 전 세계를 주관하시며 하나님의 사람들을 통해서 일하신다는 것입니다. 저희를 미국 텍사스로 보내셔서 믿음의 형제를 만나게 하셨고 또 오늘은 여러분 앞에 저를 세워주셨습니다. 모든 만남에는 하나님의 뜻이 있음을 배웠습니다. 둘째, 세계는 넓지만 동시에 매우 좁다는 것입니다. 많은 나라를 다녀보니 사람들의 사고방식과 삶의 방식은 의외로 매우 제한적이라는 사실을 깨달았습니다. 우리는 모두 익숙한 방식이 가장 안전하다고 믿습니다. 하지만 세상에는 우리가 알지 못했던 더 나은 방법, 더 넓은 시야가 항상 존재합니다. 그래서 제가 여러분들에게 드리고 싶은 권면은 이것입니다. 여러분이 익숙한 틀에서 한 걸음만 벗어나서 내가 보고 있는 이 세상 밖에는 무엇이 있을까를 질문해 보시길 바랍니다. 특별히 이 시대에 하나님께서 다른 나라와 다른 문화 속에서 어떻게 역사하고 계신지 그리고 내가 그 안에서 무엇을 할 수 있을지 기도하면서 탐구해보는 것도 유튜브와 같은 도구도 지혜롭게만 사용한다면 여러분의 믿음과 시야를 넓히는 통로가 될 수도 있습니다. 셋째, 행복은 환경이 아니라 선택이라는 것입니다. 여러분은 이미 하나님 안에서 있기 때문에 큰 은혜 가운데 있습니다. 다른 사람의 인생과 자신을 비교하지 마십시오. 아무리 많은 것을 가졌어도 하나님을 알지 못하면 그 마음은 결코 참된 행복을 이룰 수 없습니다. 저와 아내 역시 앞으로 어떤 삶을 살아갈지 기도하면서 고민하고 있습니다. 하지만 분명한 것은 하나님께서 허락하신 이 깨달음들을 붙들고 하나님의 나라에 기여하는 삶을 살고 싶다는 것입니다. 하나님께서 만드신 이 아름다운 세상에 가치를 만들어내는 삶, 그것이 하나님께서 기뻐하시는 삶이라 믿습니다. 여러분 모두가 하나님께서 각자에게 허락하실 비전을 위해서 끊임없이 기도하고 서로를 격려하며 하나님의 자녀로서 담대하고 아름다운 삶을 살아가시길 진심으로 기도하겠습니다. 감사합니다. 고맙습니다. Our 2-week trip to Thailand was actually for Jean. Remember when I mentioned earlier that we came here to enjoy Thai food? Jean is pregnant and has been dealing with pretty severe morning sickness. During a short family cruise trip to Phuket, however, she found that she could really enjoy Thai food, which is why we decided to spend more time in Thailand. And it turned out to be a great decision. Jean truly enjoyed the food while we were here.
She's like, I want that juice too.
I hope this video was helpful and in some way inspirational for you.